IELTS Part 2 Speaking. Describe an interesting piece of news that you have recently read about or heard about, what the story was and who was involved in the story, where you read or heard about the story, and explain why this new story was interesting to you. Well, I think it is need of the hour to discuss about this particular news. Recently, the Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was forced to resign her post and made to flee the country due to life threat. On August 5th, 2024, she cancelled a 2018 rule of 30% quota for freedom fighters and descendants in government jobs as something illegal. And the new rule was 56% means 30% to children and grandchildren of 1971 freedom fighters, and 10% for women, 10% for districts based on population, and 5% for ethnic, which had triggered the students of the entire nation grew into demonstrations, violence, and vandalism. Thousands stormed into the palace of Prime Minister, ransacked everything, and Prime Minister departure threatens to create instability in the densely populated nation. Violence before and after her resignation left at least 41 people dead and about 200 injured. The military chief Wakar Zaman took control temporarily of the country, and this news shook the entire world as well as the nation. And fortunately, unfortunately, she had been a refugee in India, welcomed by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it was a last minute a request from the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, which was not able to be denied by Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India. I think the students started to protest to reform the quota system passed after the Supreme Court, which had scraped most quotas, demanding public apology from Sheikh Hasina for the violence, restoration of internet connections, and reopening of college and university campuses, and release those who had got arrested. And there was a lot of chaos, and she was ousted because of this. And so this is a news which is quite traumatizing and sensitive to read and follow. And yes, this news I think I would like to speak about at this moment. So, lastly, news is nothing but to understand what is happening in and around the country. We have to update ourselves in order to understand what is happening, so that we could lead a peaceful and careful life, I think.